Hello and welcome. Hi og velkommen. My name is Malene. I am the Playful Knitter, and this is my YouTube channel where I talk about lots of knitting and spice it up with a little bit of music. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the likes and the new subscribers. I am so excited about that. I appreciate it so much. I just wanted to touch base on a couple of things before we head on into the knitting. And there's the cat already. I've been talking for a minute and a half, and there she is. Just a second. Kitty, come on. Do you want to come say hi? Miss Ziffer. My little soft-bellied cat. Yes. If you have not been here before, I have two cats. I am a Danish podcaster living in the northern part of Denmark with my husband, my two girls, and my two cats. One of them is outside, and hopefully this one will go take a nap. But what I wanted to touch base on was the name of this channel, because I did start out podcasting in Danish, so my channel does have a Danish name, Strik og Musik. That translates to knitting and music. But as I was able to add a handle to the channel, I chose the Playful Knitter because I do play the piano and I love to knit and play with colors and everything. So I thought that suited me. Plus that is also my name on Instagram. So if you feel like seeing a bit more about what I knit and what I do, you're more than welcome to head on over there. I will leave a link for that, as well as everything I talk about, patterns and makers and so on, in the description box down below. Yeah. Today I have some FOs for you, whips, some acquisitions, and of course there's also Podcaster of the Day. I'm always so excited to tell you about some of the podcasts that I enjoy so very much. There are many, and I have been lucky enough that another podcaster wanted to choose a song for me to play today. So we'll get to that after some knitting. At the end of this podcast, I will also tell you more about the upcoming Knitathon. Pia from 50 Fabulous is hosting yet again. It is the third Knitathon. I'm so excited. It is on the 22nd of April, and what is going to happen is that we get together from all over the world for 24 hours and just knit. And this time there's plenty of entertainment because so many podcasters have chosen either to post a new podcast or go live. I will go live on Saturday night, Danish time, and I will do a little concert, so some music for your knitting. The link for that will be in the box below as well, because I think I'll just link Pia's website, because there's a schedule for all the things that's going to happen. But no more procrastination. Let's head on into the knitting. I am crazy about the sock knitting. I can't keep that a secret. So the 3 FOs I have to show you today are socks. I wonder if you can hear the church in the background. I hope it's not too loud. If so, I apologize. It's going to be over soon. We live very close to our local church. It's just right down the street. I don't know. I like the sound of church bells. And every hour on the hour, it plays a little song. It has like bells to where they can play like psalms and songs and stuff. It's nice. Wow. I just can't get to the knitting today now, can I? It's because I have so much to tell you guys. I want to share. I love it so much. This community that is building here, I am just, yeah. It's amazing. Thank you. Now for the socks. These wonderful rainbow socks are for my oldest daughter. She doesn't really wear what I knit that much. She's kind of sensitive to wool, but she has started crocheting, and we went to Hobii. They have a brick and mortar store here in Aalborg. So we went there because she needed more yarn. She's crocheting a pillowcase. I'm very proud of her for that. And so happy that she is into the making thing. Yeah. And she saw this yarn and was like, Mom, can you knit me a pair of socks? Yeah, I can. And now they are done. It is this yarn. It is Hobbii's Silly Socks, color 02. I think it is so cute with the rainbow with where the white stripes in between. I think that's so cool. I just did a plain vanilla sock, 56 stitches on a 2.25 millimeter needle. Yes, that is my go-to needle. So if I forget to say, it is probably because I knitted my sock on a 2.25 millimeter needle. I think that is a US 1. I'm pretty sure. A heel flap and gusset with slip stitches and a rounded toe. That is just my go-to for socks. And then for March's socks in the Alonelysocklady challenge of this year, she is a Danish yarn dyer. She dyes self-striping yarn. She is so talented and just the most wonderful person ever. And this is March. This colorway is Love Stories. It was part of a kit that Lona and I did with Trine from Trinity. I did the bag, Trine did the stitch marker, and Lona did the yarn. So Love Stories. Also plain vanilla, 2.25 millimeter needles. For myself, I do 64 stitches for the cuff and the leg. No, hold on. Rewind. 56 stitches. And then I increase to 64 just on the last 4 rounds before the heel. Then I do a heel flap and gusset with slip stitches, and then 64 after my decreases for the gusset right here. 64 for the rest of the foot, and then a rounded toe. That fits me so well, so that's what I do when I do a vanilla sock for myself. And then for the knit along, I was invited by Birgitta to knit Easter socks with her, and it just kind of caught on, and we ended up knitting Easter socks, so many of us together, and it was so nice. It was the color palette socks by Laurel Knits, and here are mine. Let's see if you can see. Yep, like this. Then you should be able to see them. So they're the same, but not, because I did the reversed order for sock number 2. I used all kinds of minis that I had laying around. And then for my main color was this one, Brown Fever, by the no longer dying yarn dyer, blah, 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 by the former yarn dyeing company, Berg and Berg. Look, I'll show you their logo. In Danish, that is Birk og Berg. Then you can tell the difference, right? But for me, in English, Berg and Berg. It's a bit hard to make the difference, so you can hear it. This is an amazing brown color. I love it. The variation is just beautiful. There. And I think that these colors just turned out so much fun. I love these. These socks are me in a sock, okay? I already drew winners on Instagram and announced them this Monday. Today is Wednesday, April 12th. so this Monday. And one winner won a pair of sock blockers from Mariah, Brun Road. She also has a podcast. I'll link it down below. It is in Danish, but I know that I still have some Danish viewers. Thank you all for sticking around. And then I gifted my favorite sock pattern to the other winner. And my favorite sock pattern actually kind of leads me over to whips. So let's just mosey on over. In my Easter project bag, but look at this. Look at the little chicken. Isn't that cute? I bought this at the Feber Folk Festival. I have a vlog from there, so if you haven't watched it, you can if you want to. And then this month's contribution. My words are not easy today. They're kind of escaping me. This month's contribution to the challenge from Lona. Let me put this one on a sock blocker because I already did finish one of them. Yay! Whoops. There we go. Can you see the little butterfly stitches right there? I used a pattern by the crazy sock lady Kay Litton called Butterfly Kisses Socks. Now in the pattern, this goes all the way around on the leg. I just kind of wanted it on the front. So actually what I did is I knit the vanilla sock. I used the vanilla sock I always knit. I used my numbers from there and then just added the pattern from Kay's pattern. Yeah. Dude, sweetheart, are you not getting enough attention? He is rolling around in tissue paper right now. I don't know if you can hear. If you can, I apologize, but this is real life, you guys. This is me. I have cats. I love them. I would not be without them. But one sock is done, and the second sock is on the needle. And again, this is the 2.25 millimeter needle. I use the Gu, is it called twist lace, or I don't know. I have the mini set and I love them. They're my favorite needles, so that is what I use. The yarn is of course by Lona, Alonelysocklady. The colorway is Shake Your Bunny Tail. That's such a cute name. And the contrast is pistachio. This is just so much more dusty, subdued than I normally would choose to knit in because I like bright colors, but I just think it's gorgeous. So yeah. I have more socks on the needles, but I will only show you one more because this is what I've been working on. I'm not going to show you things until there is progress on them. So if you don't see them, it's because I haven't touched them since the last time we spoke. On my last episode, the podcaster of the day was Judy from the Autumn Acorn. She has an amazing pattern called the Magic Heel Socks, and I have them on my needles. So basically, it's just vanilla sock here on, or this. She has different variations, but the one that I'm doing right now is just vanilla up here, and then there's the ribbing for the heel, and then it'll be vanilla again on the foot. So this is the front, and this is the back. And I am seeing quite a few Magic Heel socks in my future because I have a little collection of Opal yarns. This is colorway 2101 from the 100 Wasserhaus. No, 100 Wasserwerk. and it is called Autobusfenster. That means bus window. I think it's beautiful. And I used to have this Opal subscription, so I have quite a little stash of that. And what I want to do is, well, at least in my family, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but mostly in Danish houses, we don't wear shoes inside. So when I have guests over, like in the winter, it might be a bit cold for your feet. So what I want to do is have like a little box of socks, I guess you could call it, with socks that'll fit more than one size, so they can borrow a pair of socks when they come over to visit, so they won't be cold. Kind of like an indoor shoe, but a knitted sock. And for me, I think the magic sock is just perfect for that purpose. Only one sock is done. I am not in a hurry, but of course, as you might know, I have the second cuff already done. Not because I have second sock syndrome, I just do not enjoy knitting cuffs. So I get it out of the way, and then I can go into the fun part and knit all the sock. The next thing on my needles is not a sock. It is a shawl by Veera Välimäki. It is the Bixbite Shawl, and I've gotten a bit further on it. Last time you saw it, I had this part done. Oops. Tangled. Some garter mixed with some beautiful two-colored brioche. And then there's this garter section leading on to another brioche section, two-colored as well. And you know, just, it's gorgeous either way you turn it. It's just, I can't wait to have this done. I just want to wear it, but I probably won't be done until like summer, and then I'll have to wait until fall. Or maybe like on a cold summer night. This is Denmark. We have warm summers, but we also have cool summer nights. I have another little progress keeper on here from Trinity. And then I have these. I want to show you these. They are gorgeous. Some, well, knitting jewelry, I guess you could call it. I want to see if I can do this without dropping any stitches. Right here. Right there. From a Danish company called Strikkediam. I think they're beautiful. Like little stones or crystals, or yeah. Beautiful. I've talked about this in more detail on my other episodes, so if you want to know more, please go ahead and look at one of those. Because I'm so proud of myself, I finally picked up a long time whip. It's just been sitting there. My jelly roll blanket. So let me get it and I'll show you how far I got. You know what? Somebody is on the piano and he knows that he is not supposed to be on the piano, and he's only on there to tease me. Dude, he never goes on the piano unless he feels like he's not getting enough attention. It's a cat show. So not like Chevy Rell would say, a show, but a cat show. You're silly, but I love you. You got to go, because we're doing knitting. Are you ready? In 2021 and 2022, I had the advent calendar from Berg and Berg. Specifically, Christina, who is now Feber, dyed these advent calendars. And in 2021, the theme was Matador. That is a very old Danish TV show. I love it so much. Matador, you can translate to either Matador or actually also the Danish word for monopoly, Matador. Showing all the different characters, and it is one of my favorite shows. I cannot tell you how many times I've watched that. It's just one of those shows, you know, if you put it on, total calm and just bliss. And then for 2022, she went ahead and had Beverly Hills 90210 as a theme. And so I finished the first year on my jelly roll blanket, and I liked the length, but I did not find it wide enough. So I am just adding the whole entire advent calendar from 2022, and then I'll have it double wide. And it'll be perfect and big and colorful, and yes. So let me see if I can figure this out. Yes. This is the last row of 2021 and then 22. So I have 3 days in every row. So I am now currently knitting the 11th. I'm not even thinking about if the colors go together or anything like that. I'm just knitting them in the order of the days, and I'm enjoying it so much. I want to show you this one. I think that is the most beautiful color I have ever seen. This is David Silver. But those speckles and the turquoise and the greens and the pinks and purples and oh my gosh, I want this one in a full skein. It is my favorite. So it's gonna be big, it's gonna be warm, it's gonna be colorful, and I'm going to love every inch of it. My jelly roll. I do not know when it's going to be done. We'll see. Right now I am enjoying it immensely because it is just garter, 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 and I enjoy that so much. Yes. Those were all the whips, you guys. Let me just rearrange a couple of things and I'll tell you about the podcaster of the day. This episode's podcaster of the day, I only discovered last summer, I think, and I am so happy that I did. Today's podcaster is Amy Palko. Amy is a Scottish podcaster, and you guys, if you've not been over to visit Amy, just turn this one off, go to the description box, follow the link. She is amazing. When you visit with Amy, so much inspiration, beautiful colors, beautiful knitting. I heard other podcasters doing a recommendation recently where they said, I just feel so calm, and that is what I enjoy. And for me, I think that is part of why I watch podcasts, is because when I sit down with my knitting, I just want to sit back, relax, and let my stitches flow. And just everything about Amy just encourages me to be calm. Her voice, her entire presence, it's just wonderful. She shows us beautiful scenery from Scotland. I want to go so bad. It is gorgeous. She reads us card of the day. I mean, so many things, book recommendations. She has a Patreon. Yes, I cannot say enough good things about Amy's podcast. Run on over. I encourage you so very much. And if you do, leave her a comment, send her a big knitting hug from me. Fiber hug, I guess you will call it in English. But Amy, she chose a song. and it is one of my favorites as well. I don't think that you guys have chosen anything that I don't like. I like all kinds of music, but I do love me a good Burt Bacharach song. So I do invite you to sit back, relax, and let your stitches flow. For today's acquisitions, I have a couple of goodies to show you and also some happy mail. But acquisitions first. Christina from ByKiilerich, she does a monthly club this year where the theme is historical events in relation to Denmark. This one is called the Kalmar Union. Here's her logo. And I'm in love with this color, you guys. I don't know what's going on with me. I just told you I love the bright colors, and you know, things like this just make me crazy happy, or these. But recently, colors like this just also brings me so much joy. I guess I might just be color crazy, I guess. Yeah, that's me. And when we went to the Feber Folk Festival, I'm sorry, please bear over with me. She had these little baskets, and I got one. But then she put up an Instagram story of other baskets that she had just gotten in her shop. And I could not help myself because look what's on here. It's my boy, my dude. So I had to get another one, and since I was, you know, paying for the postage and stuff, well, you know. Then look at this one. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? It is called Minty Fresh. Perfect name if you ask me. I'm going to make a little bit of noise because there is a little gift in there as well. This little mini skein. Now that'd be a fun pair of socks. We could do that. Instagram is not a good place for me to be. I see all kinds of things and I want them all. You can't have them all now, can you? But since I am a very avid sock knitter and I have the 52 weeks of socks #1, I had to pre-order this one. It is Line Publishing's 52 Weeks of Socks #2. And I love it. I can tell you right away that I will not be knitting all the socks in here, but one of the ones that really caught my eye right offhand is this one. They're so cool. I want to get those on my needles as soon as they are available or ready or free or whatever you say. Yes. Okay, so now for the Happy Mail. I cannot say enough about this community because you guys are just absolutely amazing. Last episode, I was sitting here complaining that I got too many like colors in an order. I ordered mini skeins from Opal yarns and I had ordered a lot, thinking I'm going to get all these kinds of colors. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to do scrappy socks. Hey, party. But yeah, not a lot of different colors. First of all, then Ellen made me an Easter egg with all kinds of minis, gorgeous colors. And then I got a message on my Instagram. Maybe I spent too much time on Instagram. I might have to think about that. But I'm happy that I was there at this point because Mybert texted me, would you maybe want to do a swab? Yeah. So amazing. And so I went down and I picked out 6 different colors from what's that called? Let's just say I picked out 6 different colors and I sent them all on to Mybert with a couple of little trinkets, and then she sent me these. Still all Opal yarns, but such happy colors, so much joy. And then this one, look at that. And on the inside, I have been good. I've not eaten it or anything yet. A little tea and some hard candies. And then after, I can use this as a little notions thingy. Thank you so much. I love it. Now there was also the most beautiful, pretty card, but as I was setting up for this podcast, I dropped the card inside my piano, not just on the strings so I can pick it up, inside, underneath the whole entire mechanism. Luckily, my friend Medya is a piano tuner, and she's coming to tune my piano because soon it is going to be Knitathon, and we need to have the piano tuned. So she can take out the card for me so I can put it on I have like a little, on my wall downstairs in my hobby room, I guess you can call it. I'll take you down there one day if you want to. I have like a little board on my wall where I put all the cards and little trinkets and stuff that bring me joy. It's also where my yarn stash is. So maybe someday we should go in the basement. Yes. I've also spent some of my time sewing. I wanted some new project bags that just reminded me of summer. Let me show you what I did. I did 4 because, lots of bags for lots of sock whips. Summer Sock Camp is on this year again, you guys. I'm so excited. If you don't know what Summer Sock Camp is, head on over to the Crazy Sock Lady. She'll tell you more about it. She is the host of Summer Sock Camp. I am going to go sock crazy this summer, as I've done for the last couple of years, and I cannot wait. So, project bags. 1, 2, oh, I'm sorry for the glare, you guys. 3. This reminds me of a picnic. I think that's so cool. And then this one. This is me as a knitter and a person and an animal lover. So this is my boy in all the colors that I love. And then on the inside, a little bit of music. I cannot wait to have projects in those. I'm so excited. Before I let you guys go today, I want to tell you a little bit about the Knitathon. So, as I said in the beginning, what happens is that we knit together for 24 hours. Different podcasters go live, but I need you guys' help because, as I said, I'm doing a little bit of a concert. I will play for around 30 minutes, and what I want to ask you to do is in the comments below, please write a song that you enjoy. I cannot guarantee that I will play your song, because what I do is I take all the comments containing songs and I write them down on paper, and I just put, what I've done the other times is I put them in a bag beforehand so I can practice if there's something new for me. I draw 8, 9, 10 songs or something like that, and I put them together as a program. But I would love to have you guys' input. So if you want to request a song, now is the time. Please go ahead and leave me a comment with your favorite song. It can be anything. I've done anything from classical to heavy rock, actually, because one of my Danish podcast colleagues, she really gave me a challenge with some hard rock, but I think we ended up pretty good. It was a fun challenge. So yeah. Yep, leave me a comment if you feel like requesting a song. A little bit of a life update. Things are good. We just had Easter break. Not much of a break for us here in the house. My husband was so sick with the flu, coughing and just feeling very yucky and icky. As well as my oldest daughter, same illness, I guess they had the same symptoms, not the big C, we did get a test. So just Ella and I were feeling good, but just keeping around the house, taking care of the sick ones. So I actually kind of feel like I need another break to have a break. Today is Wednesday, as I said. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to go on my first tour with the choir that I'm in. I guess you could call us a semi-professional choir. We're called Nabla. Don't ask me to tell you what that means. It's something about a reverse triangle in music and resonance, and I don't know. That's what we're called. But we're going on a small tour this weekend. So I'm trying to get ready for that. Tonight I have a workshop for some colleagues. And things are just busy. So knitting in times like this, these are just even more important to me to just, turn off my brain, just take a break and relax. Yeah. I hope you're all well. I hope you have lots of knitting time, lots of wonderful things going on. Maybe spring is coming like it finally is here in Denmark. Thank you so much for being here. If you feel like it, give me a thumbs up. Write that comment with the song request, okay? And subscribe. I'd love for this community of ours to grow, and in order for it to do that, we have to tell more people that we're here. So like and subscribe, comment, yay. Take care. I will see you next time. Bye.